And we're going to react and listen to what Monique had to say, because she had a lot of stuff to say about her son on her tour. Okay. And I have a lot of stuff to say about that. All right, let's listen.
But I ain't no bitch that's gonna back up from a motherfucking problem. I'm gonna walk straight to that motherfucker and I'm gonna deal with that shit. So today I'm coming through the airport in Newark, New Jersey. It's the realest niggas I've ever met from Newark, New Jersey. I'm coming through that motherfucking airport and I done just seen this motherfucking TikTok of my goddamn son. Had I known that nigga was gonna do a TikTok the day I brought him home.
I just want to say it's 33 seconds in and I'm not smiling or laughing yet. Is these the jokes you want to sell to people, Monique? Because it's really not giving jokes, it's giving rants. Like you are using the title of comedian to just go to different shows and rant about people that you're upset with. That's not comedy because it's not even funny. And what are you about to say about your son? I'm really interested. I'm really interested to hear what you about to say.
I know that nigga was gonna do a TikTok the day I brought him home. I'm gonna let y'all take that one.
If he didn't do a TikTok, if you knew that he was gonna do a TikTok when you brought him home, what would you have done, Monique? Inquiring minds want to know, what would you have done? What would you have done, Monique? Are you saying you would have aborted him? Are you saying that you would have put him up for adoption? So you're basically, so my question is, so this shit, this is the integrity and the shit that you and daddy be working on. So you telling me you went over this joke with daddy, and daddy okayed this shit for you to say on stage about your own motherfucking son? So because your son did a TikTok in response to the shit that you said about him, not forgiving you and still holding on to the past, and him correcting it, now you wouldn't, you like, if you had known that he was gonna do that when you brought him home, you would have did something to him, or didn't bring him home at all. Well, let's reverse that. If he knew that he was gonna have a shit stain as a mom, maybe he wouldn't have been the sperm to fertilize the egg. Maybe he would have let some other poor, pitiful motherfucking semen specimen do that shit. Like it be fucking crazy how y'all be fucking terrible moms, be fucked up parents, tacky ass fucking parents, disgusting ass fucking parents, but want the utmost respect. Why? Why the fuck do you feel that you deserve that? Because you brought somebody into the motherfucking world? We didn't ask to be here. You clapped your pussy on somebody's dick to bring a child into this world. He didn't sign it. He didn't sign up on on some type of fucking heaven airline to come here. So why the fuck do you feel that you deserve some ultimate respect, although you show none? You don't give nobody respect. You telling me this the shit that you came up with you and daddy? This exactly why D.L. Hughley said that your Netflix special was trash, because this shit is garbage. But let's continue.
And when you see your child that you fuck for, I fuck for that nigga, not another bitch, it was me. And you see your motherfucking child go on a goddamn internet and tell people all the fuck that you're not.
Fuck that,
and you just supposed to take that shit in stride. And I'm taking that.
I'm confused. You said this shit yourself. You said that you wasn't a good mom. You said that you dropped the ball. You said this shit multiple times. So your son coming on to camera and confirming it should not garner this level of disrespect from you on stage. And you talk all of this shit about respect. You talk all of this shit about needing your respect, needing this, how you deserve your respect from Oprah, how you deserve your respect from Tyler, how you deserve your respect from Oprah, how you deserve your respect from Hughley, how you deserve your respect from everybody in the motherfucking industry, but you don't even want to respect your own son. And you're mad because he's confirming the shit that you said yourself, that you was a bad mom. But he's coming on to confirm what you said, but also put a little bit of background on it. So it's just not him not forgiving you, it's him saying that you're not trying. You're not giving him anything to forgive. Give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. So it's just really confusing for me. It's really confusing for me for you to come on with all of this vitriol, making it sound like this man just demeaned you. And the response that you had back to him was hella disrespectful. His video initially was not even disrespectful. He just didn't want to be a part of your narrative. He just said, stop mentioning me, please. I don't want to be a part of your life. You don't really want to be a part of mine. We're not serving each other. Let's just let that be that. Please. Your motherfucking husband is the one who fucking came on. Yet, like, you was a little boy when you couldn't even get your own core. You was a little boy, Shalon. Like, I was like, why the fuck is he even saying his name like that? Shalon. Why are you even talking? Your husband is the reason why I got escalated to like that. So you can say whatever you want to say about people, but nobody can respond and say anything about you. So you just could be above reproach. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is, like, who does this bitch think that she is? So you can say whatever, you and your husband can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. You can get on your interview and say whatever the fuck you want to say. But your son can't say anything that he wants. Mind you, the shit that he said was really respectful because he could have been really, really disgusting with it. Truth be told. She don't like her son. You can't like your son and then go on stage in front of a whole group of fucking people and say that you wish you could have aborted him or gave him up for adoption. That's not no shit that you would say if you liked your son. Like, this shit is disgusting. Y'all, it's crazy. This, like, just this quick, like, Monique has made me this disgusted with her. Like, y'all saw me the other day. I was here for Monique. I was here for her interview. I've been here for Monique, all this time. And now I'm really starting to rethink everything that I was thinking. Because she really is a nasty, tacky, evil fucking mother. She really is. It's really giving fucking disgusting bitch of a parent. Yuck. But let's continue.
Stride. And I'm walking through the motherfucking Newark airport, and this elderly woman comes up to me. She said, Monique. I said, ma'am. Because I'm a respectful bitch, baby. I'm a respect this bitch. She old. She said, let me talk to you for a minute. So I had prepared myself for this old woman to tell me how fucked up I was. I prepared myself.
So let me get this straight, Monique. You at the airport. A random old lady just walks up to you and says, hey, Monique, I got to talk. Can I talk to you for a minute? And you automatically assume that she wants to call you a bad mom. Is not the fact that she is actually seeing a celebrity in the fucking airport. This whole story fake. She made this shit up herself. This shit didn't happen. I do not believe that shit. I do not. And so like you have like telepathic, powers to where you automatically could figure out that she want to talk to you about your motherfucking child. Like how that work? It couldn't have been because you're Monique that she walked up to you. Child, let's continue.
To be respectful, but to check a bitch if I had to. I prepared myself to listen. She said, listen. My grandbaby called me and told me to watch this goddamn TikTok.
And this is the real fucking Monique, y'all. That shit that she be doing in front of the fucking camera with that, sissy ass bitch of a man that she got on her arm. And I just want to reiterate, Sydney, that you up here questioning Monique's son's manhood because he needed help getting a fucking car. Meanwhile, you couldn't even fucking provide for your own fucking household, bitch. You like your fucking wife had to go to another motherfucking man, another fucking comedian for fucking money to pay to have a fucking decent, living. Cause times it got hard and your ass wasn't going to work, bitch. So how the fuck is her son less of a man when you ain't no motherfucking man? At least her son has his own motherfucking apartment. At least his son has his own motherfucking household. His son ain't begging Kevin Hart for fucking money. Your wife was, because her husband couldn't pay for shit, couldn't afford shit. But you a man though? What makes you a man? Oh, bad built bitch. Ooh, ooh, y'all, that video still, it's still making me mad. Ooh, girl. Let me move on.
Your son. And I watched that shit. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I want to tell you something. I said, ma'am. She said, fuck that nigga. I said, oh, bitch, fuck that nigga.
So you basically just made up a joke so you could just say fuck your son? And now so wait. Y'all, let's look at the logic in this. I'm about to remind y'all of something that she said. So you was mad at Oprah for bringing your mama on to the show because you knew that everybody was going to drag your mother. The woman who basically allowed you to be sexually raped and abused and molested by your older brother, who was a grown-ass man, and then do shit, right? And that also defended him and dragged you in that interview, from what I heard. And you said that you were upset because you knew you were going to have to defend your mom because people were coming up to you in the store, which is so funny because like you just said this, you said this similar situation in your interview, and it's making me think that none of this shit really happened. But you said that a random woman came up to you and said that, Monique, your mother ain't shit. And you was thinking, well, she's telling the truth, but I have to defend my mom because that's my mom. But you're on stage right now. Laughing and kikiing about a woman walking up to you and saying, fuck your son, the child that you pushed out of your stomach, your belly, or your C-section, whatever the fuck you got. Fuck him. And you just thought it was all laughs and giggles. Your son didn't rape you. Your son didn't ignore you being raped. Your son didn't do any of those things. All he did was respond on social media. And he garnered less sympathy from you than that you had for your mom, who watched you and basically silently allowed you to be molested by your older brother. What's the logic in that? I'm just trying to figure it out. Make that shit make sense to me. How that work? Could somebody break it down to me? Because I don't understand it. I'm just trying to figure out the logic, because I'm saying if you were mad at Oprah because you had to defend your mama from people walking up and saying that shit to you, then I would imagine that you would be equally as upset that somebody's walking up and talking shit about your child who didn't do half of the shit that your mama did. A quarter of the shit that your mama did, a fourth or an eighth of the shit that your mama did. The only thing your son really did was be born. Is him, breathing and actually being in existence more of an offense to you than your mom disrespecting you and also protecting your rapist?
And when the elderly people tell you fuck that nigga, you ain't fuck that nigga.
Child, how many of you old bitches have given us so much bad advice? I can't tell you how many old hoes give bad advice. There was a time when older women used to tell me I just hadn't fucked the right pussy yet, which is why I still like guys. Some older women told me that. Some in my family. Little do they know, I've dibbed and dabbed a lot. Now that's besides the point. But that shit didn't make sense. Not only that, a lot of the old school mindset is problematic and dumb. The concept of marriage, of old school marriages, the concept of freedom and exploration, and how you basically express yourself. Expression is problematic based on what older people say. Don't put your hand on your hip. Don't walk like that. Why you talk like that? Stop moving your hips like a girl. Like basically telling people that they can't be who they want to be, act how they want to act, because they have to align themselves with a binary construct that they came up with to make themselves feel comfortable. But these are the fucking people that we're going to take all of this advice from. If you ask me, I think that the younger generations, i.e. the millennial generation, is way better off than the older generations. Now, I said millennials. I didn't say Generation Z or Generation Alpha. I didn't say those generations they're after me. I'm talking about the late 30s. I'm talking about the mid 30s to the late 20s. We out here unpacking family trauma. We out here getting therapy. We breaking generational curses. We out here getting educated. We getting educations. We providing for ourselves. We're questioning why the fuck people getting pregnant and not being able to take care of their children. We're making a lot of progress in our generation. We're taking way better care of our kids than y'all did. But y'all the ones who we need to listen to when somebody say fuck your child? Okay. Child.
She said, you've been taking care of that nigga all his motherfucking life. She said, Monique, I'm 80 years old.
And once again, this is what Shalon said. Shalon said that you was always a provider. That's not anything that he was there to refute. You always were providing. You always provided monetarily. But he said that he wanted you. He wanted you, Monique. He wanted his mom. He wanted his mother present emotionally, physically, spiritually. He wanted you there, Monique. And it's so crazy that you find so much offense in that. Your son did not care about the money and he cared about you. But you're literally dragging Oprah, Tyler Perry, and everybody in the industry for caring more about money than you. You can't even see that the stuff that you're chasing and all these other motherfuckers, all of these billionaires and other motherfucking people in the industry for, your son was trying to give that to you and you didn't even give a fuck about it. You're pathetic. Ugh.
I got a son 60 years old, and every time that nigga don't get what he want, he still tell me how fucked up I was when he was 10 years old. Fuck that nigga. Fuck them kids, bitch.
Like, now I'm not gonna lie, there's some people that do hold, like, try to weaponize, traumatic experiences to hold against their parents who are actively trying to make things better. But Monique, you're not trying to make shit better. In this stage show proves it. You're not, like, it's so crazy how you want everybody to be the leader of integrity. You want everybody to have integrity, be right, be respectful, do all of these things. Meanwhile, you're dogging your son out on stage in front of a audience of people that don't even know him. Like, that's crazy. Calling him, saying fuck him, your son didn't even use profanity talking about you.
They grown now.
And she said to me, she said, see, when I was a younger woman, I had to work too, goddammit. She said, and this is Black History Month, and I had to do a job that don't nobody talk about. When they was out there in that civil rights march fighting and shit, I had a job to do. She said, I was one of the hoes of the civil rights movement. I said, bitch, I'm not playing with you. She said, somebody had to keep them niggas trained. I apologize if I've done something wrong. She said, and this is Black History Month, and I had to do a job that don't nobody talk about. When they was out there in that civil rights march fighting and shit, I had a job to do. She said, I was one of the hoes of the civil rights movement. I said, bitch, I'm not playing with you. She said, somebody had to keep them niggas trained.
The level of disgust that I have for this woman right now is through the roof. The fact that you want to rewrite history when you said this shit yourself. So now you was just working. You was just working. It was just because you was working. You was just working. You was just working. What about when you was taking trips? What about when you was in the Bahamas, when you was on, like, in the islands, on vacations, doing this, doing that, having all of these parties, doing all of these things, when you could have been really spending that time with your child? You wasn't just working, bitch. Like, you're lying. And you have interview upon interview, like, literally contradicting yourself about this topic. You literally said in the Shannon Sharp interview that you was in the Bahamas, that you was out here on the islands, on vacation, living your life. And you was living it up to, nobody could throw a party like Monique. So while you was throwing parties, while you were in the islands, living it up, and you said that you wasn't ready to be a mom, where was your son? That's where the hurt comes from. Not the fact that you were fucking working, but the fact that after work, you still didn't want to be with him. You still didn't want to be bothered. You still didn't give you still didn't give anything to him. All you bitches always just want people to just get over the shit that y'all do. Y'all want to hurt people, be terrible fucking parents, neglect your kids, mistreat your kids, and then when they get older, you want them to extend olive branches to you. Fuck you. If you was a bad mom, if you was a bad dad and you fucked your kids up and they not really fucking with you like that, deal with that shit. Do the work. Make the motherfucking changes to be a better motherfucking parent. Don't put the shit in their hands to try to make you fucking feel better. when you've been making them feel like shit their whole existence? How about you be a motherfucking better parent? And because you want to put it all on them and not take any responsibility for the shit that you did, fuck you. And just saying, okay, I did that. What else can I do now? Don't change shit. Change behavior shows that you care. Effort shows that you care. Respecting people's boundaries shows that you care. Showing genuine care and nurturing shows that you care. And you motherfuckers don't even want to do that, but y'all want to get all the respect. Y'all want to get all the accolades. Y'all want to get treated like y'all such a good fucking parent, and y'all not. That's what's wrong with that generation. Y'all never want to take responsibility for the kids that y'all fucked up. A lot of us out here have so many trauma scars mentally, emotionally, based on the fucked up parenting that y'all did. And y'all don't want to take responsibility and actually take accountability for the shit that y'all did. Y'all just want to get over it because y'all don't want to feel that guilt. Bitch, it ain't about you. It's about the closure, the healing of that child that you fucked up. I can't punch you in the fucking face and tell you to get over it because I feel guilty about doing it. That's not how that fucking works. That's stupid. And a lot of you weird ass people feel that way, and I really don't understand why y'all do it. But I'm here to let y'all know, millennials, we're over that shit. Y'all are getting cut the fuck off. We no longer live in a motherfucking world where we believe that we have to keep connections with toxic parents or toxic family members. Fuck y'all. Literally. Fuck y'all. And anybody who think like this, fuck you bitches. Niggas and bitches alike. But yes, y'all. That's, I guess Monique said her man is raising her. I hate when parents move in and expecting the children to just jump to the occasion like it's that simple. She needs help. Like, I'm over that shit. Like, why the fuck do you like? And the thing about it, you've been mistreated, motherfucker. This is my thing. This is my thing. This is my thing. The parents who mistreat you are not even cool with their parents because of the mistreatment that they dealt with. But they mistreat you, and for some reason, they don't be thinking about what's gonna happen when you get older and you're of age. Like, you mistreat your children, you neglect your children, you dog your children out, and you don't think about what's gonna happen when they become of age. Why the fuck don't y'all think of that shit? Don't y'all think at some point this motherfucker gonna be older, this motherfucker gonna be an adult, and at some point I'm gonna want a connection with him? Maybe I should treat him better. Or do y'all just think that y'all can just treat motherfuckers any type of way and just they're gonna deal with it and act like it never happened? Fuck you. Period. That's all I gotta say on that. Ooh, child. Ooh, Monique. Bitch, I will never ever stand up for you again. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if Oprah interview your whole motherfucking tribe, bitch. I don't care if Oprah fucking pull your grandma out the grave. I don't care what. I don't care if Oprah interview like Monique's grandmama ashes. I ain't fucking with that bitch. I'm over it. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Child. And then you out here playing, giving whack ass fucking jokes about the civil rights movement during Black History Month, talking about hoes so basically you out here applauding a bitch who was fucking on somebody's husband during the civil rights movement because they needed to be drained. Girl. Oh, girl. the disappointment. But y'all listen, it has been real. I enjoy myself. I am done with Monique. I'm done. Shout out to everybody. I have fun. You will never see me stand up for sis again. Like one, like if if DL Hughley give her another sassy ass read, baby, you won't see me standing it. You won't see me standing up for her. I can't. I can't do it. Girl, I can't. Cause the way that shit set up, But damn, I wish my boyfriend was coming over today. I should like y'all better like this motherfucking video because I really did choose to do this instead of having my man over today because I had responsibilities today for this channel. And I had to give y'all content. So y'all better like this fucking video because I could have been with my man tonight. I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow. All right. So yeah, I want to let y'all know, okay, that y'all are loved most importantly, okay? And if nobody told y'all nobody told y'all that today, I'm here to tell y'all right now that y'all are loved, okay? And most importantly, I want you to love yourself because if you don't love yourself, you end up becoming a bad built woman with gray strays that like to disrespect their son on stage while trying to, fashion it as, telling jokes. Child, or you might end up dating Florida Evans, girl, if you don't love yourself enough. Not thinking that you can achieve, money on your own and not even wanting to earn your own living, girl. Shit, or you might just end up with a bad BBL, asking MONIQUE and Katt Williams to come on tour with you because you can't rap, you can't really sing no more, you can't really move around without getting out of breath. You might have to deal with that. A lot of fucked up shit can happen when you don't love yourself, girl. We talked about that today. Okay? Now, I want y'all to love yourselves, drink water, and if you need a hug, here you go. I can't really hug you 2 times, a little sore from the gym, all right? And I hope you girls and guys